Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Top picking in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Detroit Pistons potentially trading for OG Anunoby, who so far in 21 games this season with the Toronto Raptors is averaging 16 points per game with 5 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game, and from 3, he is shooting a total of 39% from 3, which is the highest in his career since the 2020-21 season with the Raptors with 39.8%. He's been with the Raptors for a total of, this is his 7th season now with Toronto, and definitely has been a solid player for them. Great defensive player and has a lot of trade value when it comes to, potentially being traded. He is an expiring contract though for the Toronto Raptors, and that is a big reason why they're potentially wanting to move him. Another couple reasons why they're potentially wanting to move away OG Anunoby is because they're also 10-15 in the 11th seed in the Eastern Conference, and their future is not looking too bright right now with both Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby heading into free agency. But then you look at the Detroit Pistons, it's worse for them. They're 2-24. They have not won a game since the beginning of the season. They look at the first week of the season, they lost their first game to the Miami Heat, and then they go ahead and they beat, I can't remember who their first 2 wins were. One, they beat the Chicago Bulls. That wasn't their first win. I think they beat the Wizards. I'm pretty sure they beat the Wizards, and they beat the Hornets, and they beat the Bulls to start the season. They were on a 2-game winning streak. 2-1, great start, but that was a couple months ago. What has happened since? Have not had a win since. They're 2-24. They've lost 23 straight games. So why would the Pistons be interested in acquiring one of the biggest assets that is available during the trade deadline? That is a big question. And a guy who's an expiring contract, why would OG Anunoby re-sign with the Pistons? Sure, the Pistons would have the money to give to Anunoby in the offseason, and maybe with having a top pick in the draft, potentially having a top pick in the draft next year, which I don't even think the Pistons own their pick next season. Maybe it's a protected pick. I have no idea. Why is there momentum to sign with the Pistons? What would a trade look like for the Pistons to acquire OG Anunoby as well? I would say maybe potentially you're looking at Bojan Bogdanovic, who is a big trade asset as well. Other teams are eyeing him. He's been viewed to be worth a first-round pick or 2, kind of like OG Anunoby. Anunoby has way more worth in the trade market and trade deadline than Bogdanovic does. But Bogdanovic is playing pretty good right now, just returned from injury, and has trade value as well. So I would say probably Bojan Bogdanovic and a first-round pick and a couple second-round picks maybe to go to the Raptors, and in exchange OG Anunoby goes to the Pistons. But I doubt an Anunoby trade to the Pistons will happen, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about it. Let me know your thoughts on the potential trade in the comment section, and peace out.